Shusterman is an attorney with in Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the committee and welcome to Testify.
Thank you for inviting me, Senator Brownback. To summarize my testimony, right now we have 3 different immigration programs, none of which work satisfactorily. We have the H-1B program, which covers almost every other healthcare profession, from physician to med tech to therapist, but because nurses don't generally require a 4-year degree in order to work at a hospital in the United States, they are not allowed to get H-1B visas. They are allowed to get H-1C visas, which was a program that was sponsored back in 1999, but to date not one single nurse has been able to qualify. The reason for that is this. Congress passed the law and it was signed by the President in November '99. The Labor Department in September of 2000 came out with regulations. In the regulations they specified that only 14 hospitals in the entire United States could possibly qualify. Some of those hospitals, I might point out, the Labor Department now admits it made a mistake and is in the process of trying to deny their qualifications. They're not in an underserved area back in 1997, which is what the law required, and the Labor Department says you just don't qualify. The Immigration Service, 19 months later, has not even come out with regulations. So even the 4 hospitals which the Labor Department has now certified, no matter how many nurses they petition, cannot get a visa to come to the United States. Those are the only 2 temporary visa programs. The permanent visa program, as the witness to the right of me just pointed out, can take up to 5 years. I was going to be conservative and say 18 to 24 months. We represent hospitals all over the country, and that's the usual waiting time. That's a very long time to wait, and the administrative hoops that the hospitals have to jump through are just incredible. I've talked to various people during the break, and I can see that, you know, the real crux of this is that there's all sorts of labor management issues, but I don't think that's the function of this committee. I think the function of this committee would be to sponsor a temporary nurse program that is streamlined and that worked very well from 1952 up until when it was expired, despite the Labor Department's committee's recommendation that it be continued back in 1995. And I commend you to consider introducing legislation along that order. Thank you, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
That's very good and a specific recommendation to be able to look at something we've done in the past, Mr. Schuster, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of time for some questions I can ask you further about that. Thank you. Thank you for traveling great distances.